is Jay Richardson, and today's film thing is Toy Story 4. Oh, the nostalgia. The sound of Tom Hanks as Woody is one of the most comforting feelings for me. I went to watch Toy Story 1 with two girls who were about 3 years older than me and my best mate Golda, who you will have seen on other lad reviews. We went to see Toy Story and we must have been 12. So, I mean, that makes it 25 years old. 24 years old. Almost 25 years old.
Wow, you're proper old, aren't you?
Which also makes you proper old dickhead.
Well, I've only really existed since you started doing these videos, so I'm only about a year and a half old, mate.
Just so much fun. Anyway, Toy Story, Woody. Him and his toy friends have another adventure. But this time it's not with Andy. Andy's grown up, as he was doing in Toy Story 3. He's now at college, and it's his younger sister who is playing with all the toys. She has some other toys that she's friends with. There's the usual dilemmas going on for Woody and co. But I won't go into it in too much detail. You want to know whether it's worth going to watch. And to be honest, I think if you are a fan of the original, for me, I didn't really necessarily go out of my way to watch 2 and 3. I love number 1, but I thought with this being potentially the last one, I am going to go to the cinema and watch this, talk to the kids, and they really enjoyed it, but I think for them probably wasn't as enjoyable as it could have been, whereas I think me and my partner were, just really, really at home with it. It ties everything up so well. I do think this is going to be the last one. But the interesting thing about it is if you look at the images of each film, with live action being so popular at the moment, this is almost live action. The animation is in so much detail that it hardly looks like a cartoon. I mean, it isn't on Lion King level live action. But there are some elements to it that you can't really argue look pretty much real. There are some almost sinister characters in this. It is a little bit darker than, say, some of the older ones, but has a lovely sequence, a lovely ending. There's a great journey, there's a great arc, blah, 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 blah. Should you go and watch it? Yes. How many stars am I going to give it? 4. Why? Because you know what? I just felt warm and fuzzy so much throughout. The kids seem to enjoy it. It's something for everyone. There's loads in there for adults. There's loads in there for kids. Pixar do that better than anyone. They cater for everyone with their films. And Disney also own Pixar now. So again, whether you go to the cinema and watch this or not, this is a sort of film that will be on Disney Plus in probably about 12 months' time. Disney Plus is Disney's version of Netflix. But for me, this isn't really a standalone film. I think you need to kind of know the characters. You need to have seen 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, you need to at least seen 1 and maybe 2 to kind of get the crux of this. It's not a standalone film, as I say, because if you don't know the characters, there is no introduction to who the characters are. So you kind of have to already have that backstory for it to make sense. So final summary for this, take the kids or go alone. It won't blow you out your seat, but it will leave you smiling at the end and for most of the film throughout. So it's a nice, lovely film. If you're just wanting something to take your mind off it and have a nice afternoon, not to be too on the edge of the seat or, throwing your popcorn up in the air, then this is probably the film for you. As I say, I'm going to give this 4 stars. It's not necessarily the strongest 4 stars, only just snipped over the line, and I think nostalgia probably helped that a lot. But I would recommend going to watch this, especially if you're wondering what to do with the kids. And I can't recommend View Cinema highly enough. Their tickets are like a $5. Everyone else charges so much. I did go to an independent cinema to see The Lion King, and I don't mind spending a little bit more there, but even they were only £8 a ticket. There's other cinemas that are charging so much these days, and they don't need to be charging that money anymore. Cinemas, stop charging so much money. The View, if they're doing it for a $5 a ticket, and quite often those cinemas are quite full, then why can't you do it? Or spend some money and go and sit on your own in an Odeon. Your choice. I've been Marcus J. Richardson. Until next time, peace out.